All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard, folks. Hey, we got another flight for you today. Folks, we are in Orlando, and we are at Orlando Executive Airport, and we got a nice flight for you. We're heading out to Bahamas today, going to Treasure Cay in Bahamas. This flight's going to take us about an hour to get to our destination. We're going to come up out of Orlando. We're going to get up to altitude of 31,000 feet as far as our cruise altitude, heading over to the Bahamas. Folks, let's dive in, take a quick look at our flight plan that we have. And here we are, folks, from Orlando to Bahamas, as you see there. All right, let's get to our airport. Let's look at Orlando. Here we go. All right, we're going to be taxiing out of here to the west ramp, out of west ramp to runway 07 for our departure. Like we're going to be probably taxiing on down and going across Gulf there, as you see. Join in runway 7 via Alpha 8, and then depart from there. As we climb, folks, when we climb via the NITS 2 departure coming out of Orlando, as you see, we're going to be under, we're going to be at no more above, no greater than 1,500 feet when we cross NITS waypoint. And then from there, folks, we're going to end up playing our turn direct to Dave Daney waypoint. And from there, we got a straight push all the way to our destination airport. All right, so in Bahamas, we're going to plan to arrive via runway 26. Let's see, I'm sorry, runway 32. Runway 32 as our arrival runway there into Bahamas. And it's going to be the RNAV approach. We're going to be transitioning at Cutpo at no greater than 240 knots when we cross Cutpo, as we turn 051 degrees to Pilmi, and then turn 321 degrees to our final approach for runway 32 into Bahamas. Hey folks, that is our plans for our trip here, and welcome aboard. Thanks for joining. CrossFit, hey, CrossFit, welcome aboard there, CrossFit, welcome. It's Cape Coral, Florida. No way he's back. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Also, don't mind my name. I see. Wow, I thought that was a statement, but that's actually your name. Cape Coral, Florida. I was reading as a comment, but that's actually your name. Good gracious. Oh man, long name there, man. Just call me QRX. I don't know, man. I might get lost on the QRX, man. I'll give that attempt, but I think Cape is pretty easy too, or CrossFit, man. I mean, either or, man. I'll probably remember those quicker than I remember QRX. But anyhow, man, welcome aboard. My dad changed for It's for business. Got it. Well, welcome aboard. Thanks for joining for this flight. Orlando Executive, this is November 1979. We're lining up runway 07 for our departure via the NITS 2 departure coming out of Orlando Executive for November 1979. CrossFit, hey, CrossFit man, hey, that's good news right there. CrossFit, right on. Good. New controls, man. Can't go wrong with that. All right, y'all, let's line this bird up here. Just stretch her out and get her up. Orlando Executive, November 1979. Cleared runway 07 positive. Climb crossing out to 1000 for 1990. Yeah, hey, listen, CrossFit, hey, you're absolutely right. This Vision Jet, the Cirrus Vision SF50, it's a really cool jet. I definitely say is that actually for every bang for its buck. I tell you on this one, good aircraft, very stable, like you said as well too. definitely highly recommend. All right, folks, we're going to go and get her up to cruise altitude of 310. Here we are crossing our waypoint NITS. Crossing our waypoint NITS now. Starting going in the direction towards Bahamas. So as we make our turn here, next waypoint is Danny here. As you see this aircraft, we'll start here turning here very shortly here. Let me make sure. Okay, here we go. Let's put a direct, folks, to, let's see, it's going to be Danny. We're going to go Danny here. Go back here on that one. There we go. And there we go. This is what we want right there. Sweet. Let's roll. Let's get it. So let's go 310, folks, on our climb. Yeah, hey, listen, CrossFit, yeah, man, I tell you, things are Logitech, man. You got to shop around, you know, to make sure you get a good deal there. Hey, make sure you look at my affiliation links as well, too, in the description. You might be able to get some good discounts based on my affiliate links that you go through for any parts, pieces, what have you. Check out the description. And get you out there so you can kind of see, you know, a good balance on the cost there. Yeah, so hopefully that helps. Oh, Mike. Hey, welcome. Hey, welcome. He said, wake up to a stream. Look at that. Hey, man. Oh, my goodness. Hey, that's a good thing, huh? That's a good run. Hey, rise and shine. Rise and shine. Jumping out here on a quick one here. Yeah, rise and shine. Let's do it. One thing, yeah, you know what? It's sad to hear about that, Mike. Wake up this morning and also hear about tragedy for the loss of this of souls on that 787 crash. Yeah, I know, man. It's wake up to news like this is stuff that we don't want to hear. You know what I mean? But you know, the 787 at that, like, you know, when we look at that aircraft too, Mike. You know, it's I mean, we know about this. I mean, all the systems is on that aircraft and stuff. You know, it's like you it's too early to even make any determinations or alleging this or alleging that. But really, you know, I just would not be surprised if it was user error, man, pilot error. I'm not gonna say that yet. But let's just wait and see what a case comes out to. I'm very interested in this investigation to see what they're gonna put out there on this one, Mike. Very tragic, you know. All right, we're going to start our top bar to in the next 7 minutes. Plan for 2,300. Mike said, actually says hello. Hey, it's actually a nice shout out hello from both me and the wifey, of course. He said, you know, her being pregnant and just how she's now. She's worried about my flight to Frankfurt tonight. She keeps telling me to triple check everything tonight. Yeah, I know. That's gonna ramp up more too. So just heads up on that, Mike. You know, comes with it. You know, hey, listen, I get it, I got it. You know, reassure her that it's gonna be alright. Get up in those skies. Get up in those skies with that 10 o'clock departure tonight, Mike. I'm looking forward to hearing that rumble. So yeah, I feel it is most likely a pilot error as well. 787 has everything that 777 has. Some systems even better. Yeah, Mike. Yeah. I'm my ears are wide open on this one. You know, trying to see what they're gonna start disclosing out to the public next on this stuff. You know, I'm very, very curious. You know, I know from the photos and from the video that most of us saw that was out there in the media right now, the video for the crash. I can say this much, you know, it's hard to really determine, you know, from the view whether or not the flaps were still down or were they up. You know, of course, in a departure, being that low, the flaps should still be down for lift. You know what I'm saying? I mean, makes sense. But they're trying to look at that video that's out, trying to see if those flaps was already were not down. You know, in other words, they probably pulled the flaps in too soon. Maybe, I don't know. Again, just alleging and the view from the photo of the video really wasn't too clear. But there's a lot of speculation already that the flaps were brought in too soon, possibly. So let's just see what that, where they're gonna go on that. Yeah, that's not you're not gonna get the lift that you need, if you bring them in too early. But we'll see. I hope they turn that black. I hope they turn that black box over to. I hope they turn that black box over to either Europe or U.S. or a country that can go in and really pull that data without messing that information up. That's going to be some vital data there. Mike, you said also could be maintenance error. Not all countries are as strict as our FAA on rules and regulations on the U.S. pilots, airlines, and maintenance. That's an absolute. I agree with you on that one, Mike. Which also equates to level of standards as well, too, right? Yeah. So, based on the U.S. comparison to other countries, I could say when you look at standards, our standards are pretty high now. Just like what's being mentioned here about our strict policy and rules. FAA and regulations and stuff. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I agree with you. Yep. Yeah, I always feel, a sense of security and safe when definitely something coming up off the ground here in U.S. grounds or somewhere like Europe as well too. Their standards and regulations and rules are really high too as well. But when you start tapping into some of these other countries, you start questioning and being a little more cautious on things. It kind of feels like to me the risk level kind of goes up a little higher. When you're coming out of some of these third world countries or what have you, in which we know that their regulation standards is not as high as ours. Kind of heightens that level of risk, which makes it really scary, right? Mike said, I have to take random drug tests even in a flight. Yeah, well, that's, see? That's what I'm talking about. That kind of stuff there, yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's good, Why? Hey, Mike, why is that? Why is that, Mike? Why is that? That should be simple. You said those mouth swap tests suck. Why? You mean suck how? Meaning that it may not be as accurate as a piss test, or is it just the process in itself? We got traffic warning. What do we have in front of us here? Ooh, we're crossing real close. Oh, man. I actually like that. Look at that. Look at that coming across the screen there. Yeah, that avoidance system is pretty sharp to see that come up on this aircraft that just went across Went across our nose there. Wow. Well, they say Mike said at least no more COVID test. Oh yeah, the COVID test. Those things. Oh my goodness. I bet you all had to keep getting tested on that shit like crazy. I bet. We say they leave a weird. Oh, they leave a weird taste in your mouth. I usually down a whole cup of coffee. Is it that bad, Mike? Really? Is it because of sterilization or something of it? Probably is so sterile that it leaves that nasty taste in your mouth. You said choke down a whole cup of coffee following that one, huh? All right, folks, we started our descent here for Bahamas here. We're going to be getting this bird down to Treasure Cay here really soon. We say Mike said it's funny. I can tell if I'm lined up behind a 747 or an A380 for arrival. If no wind or very little, their wake seems to last forever. ATC is usually pretty good about this. And yeah, hey, look, you told me you mentioned something about how you had to pull back because I think you said something like even 2 miles behind, you were still able to feel the wake, huh? You had to pull back more, man. That is wild, Mike. How those aircrafts really make that kind of trail behind them, you know? Yeah, understood. Yeah, you know what? And I also noticed, Mike. Have you noticed here in Microsoft Flight Sim any similarities based on wake? I did experience that one time, being behind another aircraft, and our aircraft was just bouncing like hell, you know, like all over the damn place. I do think we do kind of capture some instance of wake on this sim as well too, and I've actually heard it mentioned too as far as other pilots asking for slower or something like that based on being behind another aircraft. You know, even on departures, I noticed they kind of delay us as well too on the sim here for our departures following either another large aircraft taking off ahead of us. So I think we are kind of mirroring that a bit here on the simulator. What do you think, Mike? So when departing behind a 747 on A380, ATC usually needs 5+ mile dispersion before they clear the next to take off. Huh. You know what? I knew that there had to be some level of distance, but I didn't know exactly how much. Okay, so now, that's registered now. I mean, a 5 is a good number to remember as far as that distancing for, like you say, dispersion or departure. Yeah. Dispersion of the wake before you can actually be cleared for departure. Yeah, I get it. I got it. Yeah, that makes sense, Mike. Yeah, that number's gonna stick with me now. I got that. Cool. Okay, that's cool. You say you have noticed it, but 2020 is not too realistic. Really, had Ashley line up. Oh, you put a test out there, huh? You had Ashley line up right behind me and a C-172 while I was in a PMDG 777. Her plane barely moved. Oh, yeah, I get it. Yeah, I got it. Yeah. See those things right there, those developers, I mean, they've done, I think, a damn good job on this. But that stuff right there that you mentioning like this, Mike, they're realistic as far as the wake and the effects the other aircraft have on other aircraft around them. Like this is like good quality stuff here. You know what I mean? But you know, those softwares have their jobs cut out for them as far as making that happen. But this is that kind of stuff. How the how you know these here type software can actually grow, man, to be more realistic. You know what I'm saying? Hey Mike, what's your thoughts on Mike doing a destination flight? With me, you, and Ashley on VATSIM. What's your thoughts on that, Mike? Get on VATSIM and spawn in and get us a destination to fly to jointly. What's your thoughts on that, Mike? Oh no, Mike. Yeah, that was one of the controllers. Oh no. A few weeks ago because he was not doing things right. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Damn, Mike.
Minimums.
Would you say to Mike, you said trying to help him out? Let's see, hold on, let me see. He said, trying to help him out. I have flown to Tokyo, what seems to be hundreds of times. So I was trying to help the guy out, vectoring, and he wanted nothing to do with it. Oh my goodness. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, see, here it is, man. Like, people like you, people who, you know, who are not rookies at, you guys been doing this all your life, man. Most of your life, you know what I mean? Y'all know, you know, a lot of these guys here are pretty brand new as well, too. And I get the impression that they feel as if they know every damn thing, right? But they have to listen to the audience, too. You know what I mean? And maybe they'll learn something. He also was speaking in his native tongue on the comms, which is not how, uh-oh. Yeah, you mentioned that before too as well. But you know that's a huge problem. I have VATSIM for allowing it. Yeah. Yeah, you reminded me during one of our streams that that was completely unacceptable. You know what I mean? I totally understand that, man. Especially if that's you're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to do it. You know what I mean? No, you didn't, Mike. Man, no, you didn't. Man, you went there, Mike. No, you didn't. Wow. Wow. Oh my gosh, Mike. Oh my goodness. My. Wow. He said, Mike said, haven't been on VATSIM since. Oh man, you haven't, Mike? Oh damn, man. Yeah, since Ashley has never done VATSIM, and right now she has never. He said she's pregnant mama, anger. Oh man. And I'm flying together. It might get pretty spicy because before we leave our gates, damn. But it would be fun for the time for sure. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, man. That's too funny, Mike. Alright, cool. Let's lock this thing off here. Put these brakes up. Let's get these flaps up and everything. Let's go ahead and start toning this engine down here. Shut this bird down here. And let's do a couple things here. I want to do something here real quick. Sweet. Sweet. All right, let's get her up here. Let's get her up here. Let's get this camera right. Hey, listen, this was a fun flight here, Mike. Hey, thanks for jumping aboard, Mike. Hey, it's fun having you, man. As always a pleasure having you there, Mike. It was good times. Yeah, CrossFit was on board as well, too, today with us. Shout out to CrossFit there. All right. Well, welcome to Bahamas, y'all. Hey, look, until next time, we'll keep going. Hold on. I want to read what you got there. Oh, by the way, the weird Pico Craven has pickles and crunchy peanut butter. What the shit is that, man? You got more to come, Mike. I want to hear other things you have there, man. 2 o'clock in the morning. Hold up. My wifey said she did peanut butter and watermelon, Mike. You talking about getting weird, brother? Hey, that's some weird shit right there, ain't it, man? Ah! Hey. Peanut butter, watermelon, and what do you have on your side? Pickles and crunchy peanut butter. Goddamn, Mike. Hey, listen, I want to hear more stories on this, man. I can't wait to hear it, man. Hey, peace out, man. We'll catch up with y'all soon, man. Out here. See y'all. See ya.